Once upon a time.
Lights, camera, action.
Hello, my name is André Terblanché and I will be the roaming mentor-adjudicator for CAS 2021 for the Act It, Read It and Sing It categories. Just some background into my involvement in the creative arts. I studied theatre and drama studies at the University of Stellenbosch and I've been performing professionally since 2008. I have performed in many a music concert and theatre production, both locally and abroad, and I have done some work for radio and television. And when I'm not on stage, I'm either adjudicating or facilitating creative arts projects or managing my two businesses. The first being Musikluit, my family-owned music store in Paarl, or Prima Productions, an entertainment coordinating company producing live entertainment acts for the events industry. I've recorded 3 albums, which you can go and check out on any of these platforms, or go and have a look at my YouTube channel or IGTV to go and check out some of my latest videos. Back to the important stuff. I was blown away by the 2020 entries. I fear that I might be put out of work very soon because of all these young and upcoming artists. The talent was mind-blowing and just the level of performance was something that I have not seen before. So kudos to those of you who entered last year. For those of you who are new to this whole process, please don't worry, don't be stressed. The role of the mentor-adjudicator is not to judge you, it's to look at your work critically and to give you some advice. So mostly we'll be complimenting you and telling you how wonderful your performance was, because it most probably will be very good. But we'll also give you some constructive criticism, which is just a very bad term for a very good thing. So it's not critique, it's just pointers and things that you can look at to enhance your performance or to strengthen your breathing apparatus or whatever it might be. It's there so it can help you. So we are here for you essentially. So this year is going to be a very interesting year because there are 3 ways in which the adjudication can take place, depending on which one of those options your school can accommodate. The first being a live adjudication. That means that the mentor adjudicator will come out to your school and will see your performance live and will spend some time with you. The second option is a Teams or Zoom adjudication, which is still live, but it just means that I will be remote viewing your performance and we can still talk and have contact. The third option is a video submission of your performance, the same as last year. So you'll record your performance at home, submit it, it will be sent to us, and we will watch that performance and then write a report. Now these 3 different methods of adjudication, depending on which one your school chooses, might seem totally different from one another, but the same principles and rules apply. Whether it's a video or a live performance adjudication environment, you will enter the space. You will introduce yourself. How do you introduce yourself? Say your name and surname. Which Curro school do you attend? What grade are you in? What is the name of your performance? And who is the artist or author? Then you take a breath, take a moment, and then only you start your performance. After you've delivered your performance, take another moment, take a breath, and then only end off your video. Now this is important not only for the acted students, it's also important for the singers and the readers. Why? So actors, when you have finished your performance, allow the audience to savor the last moment before you just break character. Otherwise, all the suspension of disbelief goes out the window and the dream is broken. So just suspend the moment at the end off, and then you break character. The same goes for the singers. Wait for your backing track to finish. Stay in the moment, stay in the character or in the emotion you were when you were singing until the last notes of the backing track fades out, and then only you break character. Readers, when you conclude with your reading, finish up. Just that moment just allows me to still savor those last images in my mind which I have created while listening to your reading. Now that we've looked at the right procedure for a live adjudication or a video entry, I just want to give you some tips as to how to record your video submission if you won't be performing in a live adjudication environment. First things first, camera placement. Place your camera on a steady surface. Please don't hold the camera in selfie mode. You'll need your arms for the performance and you can't breathe properly while holding a camera up. So put that camera either preferably on a tripod, or if you don't own a tripod, just prop it up on a desk. Ideally, I want to see your whole body because we use our whole bodies when we perform. Or if that's not possible, at least your torso. So this frame will be perfect. Lighting. Make sure that you are clearly visible. If the normal lights in your room is too dim and you don't have a ring light, that's fine. Use your bedside lamp or any other practical lights you can find just to make yourself a bit more visible. Sound. Make sure that I can hear you clearly. So for me, in order to hear you clearly, you must project. But more important, if it's a noisy environment outside, just close the window. Or wait for your household to be quiet, so that no one's shouting outside the door or dogs are barking, so that it's a silent and still environment before you start your performance. Lastly, dress code. Please do not perform in your pajamas. I know it's a comfortable environment at home, but you must either wear something neutral, like you would to a normal adjudication environment, or wear something specific to the character that you will be portraying. Remember, everything that I see, hear, and think about while watching your performance are various codes that help me understand the character's message. Let me repeat that. Everything I see, hear, and think about while watching your performance, those are various codes that help me understand the character you are portraying's message. This is specifically important for the acted students and especially the musical theatre sing it students. Why? Because at the end of the day, you will be telling a story through a character. And we use codes to color that story, to give it body. Now, these codes might sound like something very alien to you, but in actual fact, it's very easy to understand, and you can use this following checklist to see if you've got enough codes in your performance. How to remember these codes? Well, it's simple. All you do is you grab a pen and a piece of paper and you write down all of the various theatre departments. Let me explain. First up, wardrobe. What is my character wearing? Hair. Does my character have a hairdo specific to the era or time in which the monologue is set or the song is set? Makeup. Does my character wear makeup? Set. Where is the action taking place? Am I standing in front of an office building? Am I lying in bed? Props. Is it necessary to use any props? Or can I get by without using any? Lighting. Is it daytime or nighttime? Sound. Am I whispering nervously? Or am I shouting angrily? Stage management. Where do I enter? Where do I exit? And what is my blocking? Directing. Have I looked at a few different interpretations before deciding on one? Music director. Will I be accompanying myself on an instrument? Will I be using a backing track? Or will I be singing a cappella? Choreographer. How does my character move? What is my physicality? And are there a few exercises that I can do to help me to get into that specific character physicality? Now that I've gone through all of these departments and I've identified the codes that I want to include in my performance, now I make the decision as to whether or not I want to include all of these elements, or if I want to go back to the basics and perform in a neutral outfit with minimal resources. Now, you will not get higher marks for having elaborate costumes or props or expensive sets. I merely want to see that you have considered everything, that you've looked at all the codes by checking in with all the various theatre departments, so that you know which of those you want to include in your performance. Performing in a neutral outfit with no props or decor or makeup is just as honorable as it is encouraged. For a fantastic explanation on the importance of characterization without the use of fancy props, decor or costumes, please go and look at Nhlanhla Mkwanazi's video. He's one of our acted mentor adjudicators for 2021. Well, that's it from me for now, so let's quickly recap. First of all, when recording my video, I need to be able to see you, I need to hear you, and you need to place your camera on a stable, solid surface. Please dress appropriately, no pajamas. Wear something neutral like you would in a normal adjudication environment, or wear something specific to your character. When you say the word character, think about codes. Because as I said, everything I see, hear, and think about while watching your character perform, these are all codes that help me understand the story. Then you go and write down all the different theatre departments. Next to those departments, you ask yourself questions. Costume department, what is my character wearing, etc. Then you look at your answers. Those answers will give you an idea of which codes should be in your performance. And now you decide which of those codes am I going to incorporate and how am I going to visually represent them, with costumes, makeup, or without it. So that's a goodbye from me. Happy preparing, everyone. I really look forward to seeing your work.